Hello everyone, welcome to PK Chemistry. This is the second video of solving general science chemistry questions. These questions are very useful for all the competitive exams. The question is, which gas is commonly used in fire extinguishers? Option A, CO2, B, oxygen, C, nitrogen and D, helium. The gas most commonly used in fire extinguishers is carbon dioxide, that is CO2, and it works by displacing the oxygen and cooling the fire. It displaces the oxygen which is there in the fire, which is responsible for the fire. So it displaces the oxygen and cools the fire. And it is the CO2 gas in the fire extinguisher is stored in under high pressure in a liquid form. When it is released, it is extremely cold and helps to extinguish fire by removing oxygen element of the fire triangle, that is heat, fuel and oxygen. Hence the option A, that is CO2, is correct, which is used in the fire extinguishers. Next question, which chemical is commonly used for artificial ripening of fruits? Option A, formaldehyde, B, ethane, C, ethylene, D, helium. Commonly, ethylene is the safest and most commonly used chemical for ripening of fruits. Ethylene is a natural plant hormone that triggers and controls the ripening process in fruits. Its use is regulated and considered a safer method for artificial ripening. Acetylene is also used for artificial ripening of fruits, which is produced by calcium carbide. But calcium carbide is a hazardous substance that can contain arsenic and phosphorus impurities, which is dangerous. Hence, only the ethylene is the safest and the common used ripening agent. Option C, that is ethylene, is correct. Next question, which chemical is used as a preservative for dead bodies? Option A, formaldehyde, B, ethylene, C, acetylene, D, benzene. The primary chemical used as a preservative for dead bodies is formaldehyde. It is used in the form of formalin, means the 37 to 40% aqueous solution of formaldehyde, and it hardens tissues and prevents decomposition. Hence, option A, that is formaldehyde, is the answer. Formaldehyde is used as a preservative for dead bodies. Next question, which chemical is most commonly used for artificial rain? Option A, calcium carbide, B, silver iodide, C, ethylene, D, sodium chloride. The most commonly used chemical for artificial rain, that is also called as cloud seeding, is silver iodide, that is AgI. Option B, that is silver iodide, is the correct answer, which is used for the artificial rain. Next question, which chemical is commonly used in toothpaste to prevent tooth decay? Which chemical is commonly used in toothpaste to prevent tooth decay? A, sodium chloride, B, fluoride, C, calcium carbonate, D, urea. The chemical commonly used in toothpaste to prevent tooth decay is fluoride. Fluoride strengthens tooth enamel and protects against cavities. Most common forms of fluoride in toothpaste are sodium fluoride, stannous fluoride, and sodium monofluorophosphate. Hence, option B, that is fluoride, is the correct answer. Next question is, baking soda used in cooking is chemically known as? Option A, sodium carbonate, B, sodium bicarbonate, C, sodium chloride, and D, calcium chloride. Baking soda which is used in cooking is chemically known as sodium bicarbonate, that is NaHCO3. It is also called as sodium hydrogen carbonate. Okay, and then they are given the options. The B is the correct answer, that is sodium bicarbonate, and first option is sodium carbonate, that is Na2CO3. Na2CO3 is sodium carbonate, which is also an inorganic salt commonly known as soda ash or washing soda. NaCl, that is sodium chloride, it is also an inorganic salt commonly known as table salt. And calcium chloride, that is CaCl2, it is also an inorganic salt. It is commonly known as anhydrous salt or calcium salt. Here option B, that is sodium bicarbonate, is the correct answer, which is called as baking soda and used in cooking. Next question, which chemical is used as a disinfectant in drinking water? Option A, ammonia, B, silver nitrate, C. Ethanol, D. Chlorine. The chemical commonly used as a disinfectant in drinking water is chlorine, which kills harmful microorganisms and makes water safe to drink. And the forms of chlorine are chlorine gas, bleaching powder, that is calcium hypochlorite, and sodium hypochlorite. These are the forms of chlorine which can used as a disinfectant in drinking water. Option D, that is chlorine, is the correct answer. Next one, the chemical used to preserve pickles is. The chemical used to preserve pickles is A. Acetic acid, B. Sulfuric acid, C. Nitric acid, and D. Hydrochloric acid. Vinegar is a common additive used to preserve pickles because its acetic acid lowers the pH, creating an acidic environment that inhibits bacterial growth. CH3COOH is the molecular formula of acetic acid which is there in the vinegar, so that we can we use vinegar as the preservative for pickles. The standard food grade chemical preservative is sodium benzoate. Here the option in the given options, acetic acid is the correct option, that is A, acetic acid. Next question, bleaching powder used for cleaning floors contains option A, magnesium sulfate, B, sodium bicarbonate, C, calcium hypochlorite, D, potassium permanganate. Answer is calcium hypochlorite. Bleaching powder used for cleaning floors, the bleaching powder primarily contains calcium hypochlorite, that is CaOCl twice. When the bleaching powder is mixed with water, it releases chlorine, which acts as a strong oxidizing and bleaching agent to clean and disinfect surfaces. Here the option C, calcium hypochlorite, is the correct answer. Next question, which chemical is used to increase the pH in swimming pools? Option A, sodium carbonate, B, sodium chloride, C, calcium carbonate, D, sodium hydroxide. The chemical commonly used to increase the pH in swimming pool is sodium carbonate, that is Na2CO3. It is also known as soda ash or pH increaser. It raises the pH level and helps maintain proper water balance in swimming pools. Hence option C, option A, that is sodium carbonate, is the correct answer. Okay, thank you.